Great.
Okay, I'm Chad, and I'll talk to you guys about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's a national organization. They do have a local branch in Portland, downtown. They have a building down there. And pretty easy to use website if anybody wanted to go on. Basically, read stories. So basically what the Make-A-Wish Foundation is they go find kids that are dying from something. It's usually, most commonly, like cancer is what a lot of kids dying from, and that it's kind of a sad thing, I think, to be like so young and then not get to do the things that you always want to do. So what they do is they go and find out what these kids' wishes and dreams are, and then try to like give them one more wish or kind of make it come true if they can. And this started back in 1980. Actually, the first kid, they weren't even planning on. They didn't have this organization yet. They actually just kind of did it for this kid. His name was Chris Gretches or something like that. Basically, he wanted to be a police officer his whole life, and he was diagnosed with leukemia and didn't have very much long to live. So a police officer told him that they would, make him go take him for a ride and do all this stuff. And then so they when he was feeling a little bit better one day, they took him out. They took him on a police helicopter ride, like around the city, showed him around and everything, and then they like came and picked him up on with a motorcycle police escort, and they brought him in front of this thing, and they made him like the first honorary patrolman of the it was in DPS was the name of the, anyway, it was DPS is the name of the police station, but that's where it was. That's irrelevant. But anyway, they gave him they got in contact with these costume design people, and they had him like the night before, and they stayed up all night making him like a little police officer outfit and everything, and then they brought it to him that day, and then they gave him they actually got him on this course to go do a little motorcycle test course to get his because he wanted to be a motorcycle police officer. So they got him to take his motorcycle test on like a little battery operated motorcycle for kids and everything. And so then he passed that and everything, and then the next day he was in his hospital room, and then the cop came in and gave him his wings that he actually earned, and the kid was all stoked about that. And so he had a great day, helicopter ride, basically became a cop like he wanted to, and then the next day he actually died, so it's kind of sad. I know. But he actually got to experience it before they died, so then that kind of spurred the whole they don't know how long these kids are going to live, so they figure out what their wishes are. And most of these kids, they ask for, honestly, the number one wish is to go to Disney World, which is awesome. I think I said that in another speech, but anyway. There's a lot of different ones that they do. Another kid wanted to be a Marine. It was something similar to the cop thing. And basically, it's not necessarily something that you think is helping people off the street, like you were saying necessarily. But when you see little kids that are just dying, and you want to make them feel a little bit more hope before they, pass on, I think that's worth it to me. And basically, I think most people have heard of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they're pretty easy to get a hold of. They've actually helped more than 250,000 children in the world, worldwide. Obviously, it's in the world, but that's about it. And it's makeawishfoundation.com. And if you want to check out some of the stories, they're pretty heartfelt. So that's it.
All right. Thank you.